Hello, quick video today about a sharpening area that I made this afternoon. This is my old sharpening board. I use Waterstones, and after many years you can see it gets a little crusty and whatever, dried grit, swarf that dries. And what I found happening was that my Waterstones was starting to really be a little hard to shift in here. And the other thing was that when I'm flattening my stones, I use a diamond plate. This thing was shifting backwards and forwards on the table because it's not held in place. So I was having a real issue with that. These are my stop blocks, 30 and 25. I don't really use anything else. And if I do, I have another way. So I made this for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's got cleats here, so it's held in place rigidly. Secondly, I find that I made an area for each. So this is my 1000 grit stone, so I can quickly move it to that station because sometimes I like to have the ability to go this way. And the stones look the same and they're supposed to be roughly the same size, but they're not. So I've got the same one here. This is my 10,000 grit. The other thing I found was that by putting these just on one pivot point as opposed to two screws, there's a little bit more play where I need it. So it's a little more flexibility. And then of course, if this is my diamond plate, sometimes I use this. This can just slide backwards and forwards if I want to put the 1000 grit stone in there and so on. Now, because it's held into place, no problem at all in flattening the stone. And I have a bucket of water underneath here. I have my 30-degree stop block here, my 25 here. Sometimes I use a honing guide, especially if I'm redoing the bevel. The other thing that I found on my old board was that by having the two together, close together, sometimes over time they become different height, and sometimes the wheel would interfere one or the other. So by having them further apart, I don't have that problem. So it's much more independent, you can see. So that's it, that's my board. Very quick, very easy to do. 35 and 25, and it's sized for the honing guide here. But anyway, most of the time I sharpen freehand. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Hope you find that useful.